So I get asked quite frequently about the Freemasons. Why is it a bad organization? Can Catholics belong to it? Is it okay for Christians, Protestants, and all that to belong to it? And it's my understanding that the Southern Baptists no longer practice being Freemasons. Kudos to them. They used to totally embrace the Freemasons. In Catholicism, it's a mortal sin to be a Freemason. And as a badge of honor for myself, I have it listed on my curriculum vitae, which is like a resume for Catholic speakers, that I am banned by the Freemasons from speaking in a certain town in Wisconsin. Now, there's a lot of books on Freemasons that can tell you what it is. And a lot of them are very thick and very heady and very complicated, very complex reads. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dumb it down because, well, let's face it, I'm dumb. And there's got to be people out there that are as simple as I am that need it broken down. So I'm going to do that for you. This is what Freemasonry does. Now, other than they actively go against the Catholic Church and they hate Christians, this is the basic gist of Freemasonry in a very simple form. The lower levels of Freemasons don't realize that they're in a satanic organization because they make oaths to Jesus. And they think clearly this is a good organization. Jesus, Son of God, God himself, this is a good organization. I want to do this, I want to belong to this. And some lower members never go up very high, so they don't realize that it gets worse the further up you go. Now remember that you made an oath to Jesus, and remember that oaths are sacred. It's a promise. You know, it's like a contract practically. You know, a covenant or whatever. You know, it's sacred. So you make an oath to Jesus, and this is under like penalty of death. Well, you love Jesus, so why not make the oath? However, as you progress up through the ranks of Freemasonry, you eventually will make an oath to a piece of paper, and you will swear on penalty of death that you will never do anything to this piece of paper that it wasn't meant for. So it's obviously meant to be written on, or you could make an airplane out of it, you can make a fan out of it, but what you will do with it, you will never destroy it, you'll never hurt it in any way. But right after you say that, you're going to crumple it up, throw it in the shredder, take the shreds, put them in the fire. It's consumed, it's gone, it's destroyed. And then this was on penalty of death. You didn't die. You're going to do that with a straw next. You're going to swear you're only going to use that straw to suck liquid out of, and after that you're going to snort cocaine with it, cut it up with a straw, and melt it. Again, under penalty of death, and you didn't die. You're going to swear allegiance to a sandwich. You're going to swear that you will never eat the sandwich or devour it in any way. You will lock it up in a piece of plastic, put it in a box, and bury it in the backyard. That's your oath. You'll then eat the sandwich. And again, you don't pass away. They do everything like that. As you get up higher, you start doing Luciferian oaths. But why does that matter? It doesn't matter in any form or fashion, because what you did an allegiance, an oath to a straw, to your sandwich, to a piece of paper. And we're talking, they do hundreds of these. There's not just one. You know, you do, just hundreds of these, and after a while, the oath is worthless. It doesn't mean anything. You swear an oath to anything, and it doesn't matter. So then eventually, you have the 33rd degree Mason. How bad does that get? Well, since oaths don't mean anything, it doesn't matter that you are now going to curse everyone in your family line from you forward. Now, does that mean anything? Does that matter? I mean, remember that they make the oath worthless. It's watered down. It's just just something you say. I assist exorcists around the world. I consult with priests around the world. And many times, as they're trying to find the root cause for how this person got possessed, they will look back through their family tree and discover that their grandfather or great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather or even possibly their father was a 33rd degree Freemason.